We are here. What is happening? Happy new day. Good to see ya. We have made it again. FLF to the top, the School of Financial Liberation to the top. So y'all know, it was maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, I was really talking about LRN, which is a network that I had founded. And now the network has changed to something a little bit different. It's really the same feeling tone, but now it's going by Financial Liberation Foundation. And as you know, one of my favorite things, one of my favorite topics is money. And not only is one of my favorite topics money, but I really like to talk about healing money and how we can set ourselves free from the limited programming and limited conditioning that we have been dealt with from our family. All of the internal struggles, limitations, and restrictions that we have been dealt with around money. And it is my mission to help anyone, but specifically creative entrepreneurs, do only what they love to do and generate more than enough money. That's what I have been doing for the last 4 years, and life is beautiful. I got something really excited to share with you. Not only is that really going well, but I recently got engaged. I asked Yulita to marry me on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. It was a celebration for Mexico, and it was a celebration for us. And so I told a friend of mine the other day, I was like, life is dynamic. Life is dynamic. A lot of things have been happening, a lot of ups and downs, but everything has been moving in the direction of me becoming the person that I want to become, and also taking people along that journey with me. We out here in my beautiful freaking apartment complex. I literally love this place, actually. And you hear the birds, like that's one of the really cool things, is I have so much nature and birds and stuff like that. But you know what today is? Today is called Money Game Thursdays. One of the things that I say is that I play with money. If you go back to some of my first videos that I made about LRN, I said that it's not my purpose to stack up a bank account. I'm going to be the person that generates a lot of money and it receives a lot of money, but I'm also going to circulate that money and give that money and give that money, because I see money as an infinite tool and as an infinite resource that's not meant to be held on to. Money has no value if it's just sitting in your bank. It actually loses value if it's sitting in the bank. So I say, like, why not just use it and give it away, actually? So today is Money Game Thursdays, and Money Game Thursdays is now a free training. I say free because nothing is free. Everything costs something, either time, attention, or energy. Maybe you don't have to pay for it with money, but you're going to have to give something up. You watching this video not free because you're giving me your attention, and I'm giving my attention and energy here too. Nevertheless, that don't matter. The point is, I'm hosting a free call on Discord every Thursday, and it's about playing with money, because most people have such a heavy relationship with money. Money is stressful, it's scary, it's confusing for most people. And I was wondering, how can I make the topic of money more lighter? And I was like, what if it became a game? And so now every Thursday I'll be hosting Money Game Thursdays, and what I like to call it is, it's a fun and lighthearted approach to healing your relationship with money. Because honestly, healing your relationship with money is fucking deep, because you got to face a lot of shame, guilt, fear, worry, insecurity. You got to face all that shit. And it can be heavy sometimes, but it don't have to be. And so that's what Money Game Thursdays is. And I'm going to drop the link below, because I would love to have you there if you're interested in that. And also, another really cool thing is that I have launched the School of Financial Liberation. And so a few months ago, you know, I was just talking about the network, Liberated Relationship Network, and things like that. But it was always in my mind that I really wanted to be able to teach people how to create a liberated and free relationship with money. And so over the last couple of months, I've been just kind of brainstorming, talking to my beautiful fiance, Yulita. And what came out is the School of Financial Liberation. And the School of Financial Liberation teaches creative entrepreneurs how to free themselves from internal and external limitations around money and finances. So the School of Financial Liberation is my baby, and I'm so freaking excited about it. My goal right now is to get 50 loving and liberated members to the School of Financial Liberation. I have 0 right now. You could be the first, actually. You could be the first. So that's something that's really fun. That's really exciting. And I guess I'll just share a quick little insight with you all and things like that, because my life is really transformed, really. I mean, you can watch all of my YouTube videos and you can see the transformation that's happened. But the biggest thing that has like really transformed my life is the way that I relate to money. Money is literally a problem for most people. It's a problem for most people. I'm gonna tell you a story. this is really cool because I'm actually walking by my neighbor's house right now, and this is what happened. One of the things that Money Game Thursdays is about, it's about asking for money, because I see that's how I play with money. I play with money by asking for money. And so the other day I was at the store, and I was walking down the aisle, and I saw one of my neighbors. It's funny because I literally just walked by her house. She probably heard me talking about it. I saw one of my neighbors actually, and then what came to my mind is ask her to buy you something. Ask her to buy you something. And so literally, at first I had like this push and pull, like, should you really ask her? Da, 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 da. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna just ask her to buy all my groceries for me. And then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna ask her to buy all my groceries, but I wanted to buy some cooking oil, olive oil, and it was like 100-something pesos. And I was like, I'm gonna just ask her to buy this oil for me. So I went to her and I was like, hey, Rachel, how's it going? Can you buy this for me? I was a little bit nervous. I was like, can you buy this for me? And she was like, for real? I was like, yeah. And she was like, yeah. And she literally gave me 120 pesos to buy it. And that is because I am freeing myself from the limitations and the belief that I have to work for money, or I'm freeing myself from the belief that I should be ashamed about asking for things or asking for money. That's literally how I've been generating money for the last 4 years living in Mexico. I've been asking people for money. I've been doing what I love to do, talking, creating content, and asking people for money. That's all that I've been doing. It's not crazy. But in the world that we live in, people say you gotta work hard for money, you gotta trade your time for money, you have to do things that you don't wanna do for money. All these things, money is hard to manage. All the stuff, that is only beliefs, it's only ideas. And so financial liberation is freeing yourself from those ideas and beliefs. And when you're free from those ideas and beliefs, you can now act and be as you want to be. You can just do the things that you love to do, and you can ask for money. And asking for money doesn't have to be as direct as I do it, but you can ask for money by creating a course and selling a course. You asking for money. You can do it by creating art and selling your art. That's asking for money. You can do it by washing cars and then asking people for money. Whatever it is, we only get money from people. Money only comes from people. Money only comes from people because people created money. People created money, and so money comes from people. And so that's what we've been up to. And that's what I'm teaching people in the School of Financial Liberation. That's what I'm teaching people in Money Game Thursdays. I'm going to be asking people for money. And do you know one reason that I'm asking people for money? I ask people for money because I use money. I use money to pay my rent. I use money to buy food. I use money to pay my subscriptions. I use money to do all type of things. I use money to give to other people. And that's why I created my foundation, Financial Liberation Foundation. Y'all know me, y'all heard me talk about this before. I'm gonna go this way so you can actually see me. LRF was the first iteration of FLF. And so LRF stood for Liberated Relationship Foundation. And also that was a way for me to be able to generate and circulate a lot of money. But now it is now called FLF, Financial Liberation Foundation, which makes more sense because that's what it really is. And so I created that because I wanted to create a way that I can ask people for money for no reason. I say no reason, just love. I ask people for money for no reason, just love. I was like, okay, cool. So if I create a foundation, if I create a GoFundMe, I specifically create a GoFundMe so that I can just go ask random people for money. I don't care. I like asking for money. I love asking for money. Ask people for money, and then they can give money to my foundation. So currently right now, I have $71 inside of the foundation. And you know how much money I have in my bank? I have $0 in my bank right now. And I'm completely fine. I'm fucking happy at peace. Because I know that there's way more money than what is in my bank account. And all I got to do to get more money is go ask for money. That's all I got to do. And I don't care because I'm fully supported. I got everything I need. I got food, water, rent. I'm walking right now. I'm making a video. I got everything I need. I'm so supported. There is no stress in my body. And because I have practiced healing my relationship with money and being present with money to such a degree that money doesn't stress me out anymore. So that's what we have been up to. That's what we have been doing. And there's something else that I want to say. Financial Liberation Foundation, our first goal is to receive $100,000. And then with that $100,000, we're going to give it away. That's why I say give it away. I'm literally just a vessel for money. I just ask for money and I got a shiny head. I just ask for money and then I give it to other people. And that's what we're going to continue to do all the way to the top. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all around. Much love. Peace.